Yeah? Oh, we're going to change. Now there's a particular commercial that shows a goat bucking somebody. Anybody ever see it? Look for it. And you'll see when the goat bucks, his forelegs almost bend and hit the ground. So get off your knees and stop bending. We will not make any more toxins within us, because we will have the ability to take anything in and purify it. That's who we are going to be. Yes, you are the crowning creation. We all are. Providing we make our metamorphosis, and then, as within, so without. Because once that happens, our ground outside will be self-cultivated, because the ground in us is self-cultivated. As within, so will be out there. And our air will be pure. We won't have any communication, airplanes polluting the air. Communication will come from the ground. All our so-called fuel, they like to call it energy, I'll call it that so you'll understand, will come from the ground. It's going to be a brand new world, and in order to become a brand new world, we have to give up the old and start back in. Anybody like to finish that? Where do we start now?
Square one.
Square one.
Good. Who said it?
Fernandito.
Square one. Not circle one, square one. Because that's in heaven. No circles in heaven. Nothing but squares. Like a grid that carry messages. The messages are food. So I've tried to put things together for you tonight. I didn't try, I think I did it. So you'll have a better understanding of what we are, of what we are going to become. We will have 1,000 years of peace. Think of it. Will people die? Some will have to die a few times in order to make the changes when they're dead and then come back. But eventually, in the last 300 years or so, there'll be no death at all. But some of us can accomplish that now. Okay, Brian.
Anyone like to ask Pasquale anything? Fernando.
Who was the guy who was talking about the rocks and the lava? What was the guy's name at the beginning he was talking?
When you were talking about the man who took those azoic rocks and put the current into them, what was his name?
Molly Martin. I have probably the pamphlet. I got that from, you read it, I made you read it once, remember? You don't remember it, huh?
No.
See if you can find it.
Okay, I wrote it. All right, anyone else?
Because that was a real good example. Now you see, with that, without using water, I believe he didn't use any water. Without using water, you are what we call sublimating. So, in order for that whale or those other creatures to come into being, what had to come first?
The seed.
The seed.
Seed. Good thing you brought the kale up because they were all going to seed. Did you recognize it? They were all seeding. So I saved quite a bit of it. So maybe next year you won't have to plant it because they've already fallen.
Okay. Anyone else? All right, Pasquale.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.